Welcome, friends. Today we are doing another live stream. And first off, I would like to say thank you to Andy, Saab Replay. You are too kind. I appreciate you greatly. Andy has donated, and I appreciate it massively. Thanks, Andy. Oh, how are we, friends? I am fantastic. What's up, Galfar? Hey, Stephs, Michael John, DMS, Juro. How is everybody? Are we all having a good time? Are you having a good time? I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. What is up? What's up with you? What's up with me? I'll tell you what's up with me. Not a lot. Michael John is wearing Byredo and a Malik. Juro was wearing Heritage EDP. I think I've got the EDT. Have I got the EDT? Yeah, I've got the EDT. I've got the vintage EDT. Yeah, it's Boris. The only Boris I ever loved. Germs, welcome. How are you? My birthday brother. Lane. How is Lane? How is Pulp Ephemer? How is everyone? I am fantastic. Oh. Adam D. How am I? I'm all right. I'm okay. Oh no! I'm throwing my my phone on the floor. Scent of the day is why did turkey? Tried this because of duck. Now, oh duck, many thanks, says Germs. Are you a big fan? Which kind did you get? Did you get a sample? Did you get a bottle? What did you get? What's happening? Tell me what is up. Very chuffed at the minute. Got 100 ml Costume National Home EDP for an absolute steal. Second hand, says DMS. Yes. Hello, Omar. You are wearing what? Portugal. And smelling to a mix of Halfeti, Cedar, and Sartorial. Got them today from the autumn sale. Nice. To your Sint. Welcome. How are you? You're wearing Habit Rouge EDT. I thought you meant Heritage for a second. Habit Rouge. I'm not a fan of Heritage. I should be, but I'm not. But loads of people love it. Loads of people absolutely love Heritage. Not Heritage. Well, loads of people love Heritage as well. But Habit Rouge. Wearing vintage Eau Sauvage brown box, similar to the one you have. Duck, says Steph's. Yes, fantastic version. Probably my favourite version. The newer stuff, I'm not a fan. Somebody sent me a picture of a Privé bottle. Somebody sent me a picture of a Privé bottle with Eau Sauvage written on it, and I was like, no, surely not. You cannot be serious. I haven't seen it anywhere else, though, so I'm kind of just hoping that was like Foe. Michael John says, have you noticed that more YouTube reviewers are reviewing clones in their channel? And it appears they're all getting the same bottles, lol. Oh no, I can't believe it. I wonder how that happened. I won't review clones. I'm still against clones. I'm just not as vehemently and not as not so aggressively because of the state of perfume prices. It's as simple as that. Perfume prices are a fucking rip-off. So I can't hate on the punter, on the customer, the punter buying stuff to try and save money, you know? The clone market is what it is because the perfume houses have made it so. Pardon me. Houses like Tom Ford, Chanel, Dior, with their fucking outrageous perfume, any outrageous fucking perfume increases every year, price increases, I should say. Jesus. Hello, Fragrance Journey. How are you, mate? It was nice to hear from you. Sorry, I've lost the chat. What a nightmare. Hold on. Some experience with Habit Rouge Privé. I'm interested in buying it. I'm not a fan. But then I never liked the original, like. I'm fantastic, enjoying the beautiful weather. Here is almost 80 and the sun is shining. Very unusual this time of year. I wore Spring Flower by Creed to enjoy the summer-like weather, says Lane. Very nice. Sampled it and loved it. Bought a bottle. It's a red bottle. I don't know if that's new or vintage. That is the old style bottle and it is the best. I don't know what the newer stuff's like, so I've said that and I didn't mean to. But that they're the bottles I've got and I love it. Hello, Boz. Boz is wearing Bleu Noir. PK, hello, ladies and gents. Vintage Santos de Cartier today. Nice. This one up here. That is a fabulous fragrance. I can love it. Howdy, Nick Divine. Western Oud, I'm not against clones, I just wouldn't spend my money on them, says Oud. I'm kind of with you for the most part. Am I against clones? On principle, yes. In practice, no. You know, I'm more pragmatic than that. I don't want to get too dogmatic and be like, because that's I was dogmatic about them, just being like, oh no, they're terrible. But now, just the perfume prices have created like this market or this kind of need for them. You know, it's just not something I would ever get involved with myself. But I don't want to sit in judgment on people. That's a lesson for life, that, I suppose, isn't it? Maybe I should just expand that out to general life. We live and learn. Evening, Tim Wilcox. How are you? I got your email and I followed through on what you said. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Don't tell anyone. I'm going to have an unboxing on the channel, hopefully next week. And it is thanks to Timothy Wilcox. Sorry, I've called you Timothy there. But Mr. Wilcox, we'll stick with that. Boris says, finally got the Cologne Aficionado. It is amazing. Thanks, Rich, for introducing it. Mate, I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Fucking what a fragrance that is. I'm actually looking forward to wearing that. Exactly. There is an increase in clones, but I believe it's because those designer niche houses are disgustingly increasing their prices to a level where I can't go to. Absolutely. That is exactly what it is. The fucking dirty bastards. Houses like Dior, Chanel, Tom Ford, Marl, Creed. I mean, Creed have been doing it before the financial havoc that's been the last couple of years, but you know what I mean. Hell on. Are you a cat parent, says Slayham Gaming. Welcome, Slayham Gaming. No, I'm not a cat parent, but I am a cat fan. I'm also a dog fan. I'm also a seal fan. You know, I'm a fan of seals. I like a seal. Just not fish. I'm a lover of most animals, just I do not care for fish. Alien bastards. Squid can fuck right off. Kill it with fire. Chanel is crazy. 450 USD. Les exclusives already. Price going up twice a year, or what is doing that? Yeah. Hello, Antonio Hobson. La Custa Diabla. You enjoying that? Tango any good? Pass. I've smelled it and I wasn't huge on it. I do think if a fragrance is accurately clonable at an affordable price, maybe it's not strictly a bad thing, says DMS. You pays your money, you takes your choice. The chat hasn't really taken off yet, says Boz. What? Duck just backed up a Scarlet Pour Homme, another 1.4 bottle. I do like it a lot, Scarlet Pour Homme. I think I've got some of that. I think that's the one that I broke. Was not very clever. I like Magnetism. Magnetism's a good perfume. You should have switched to all chat, everyone, says A. Chanel, the Labo City series, and the new Creed for 1.7 ounce. Those prices are extremely high for me. Yep. Yeah, those Labo City exclusives are priced disgustingly, says A. Yeah, you're not getting great perfumery either. You're not getting great perfumery from a Labo either. It's not high French perfume. I mean, don't get us wrong, I'm not massively into them, like the dirty bastards. Tango is not bad perfume, but not right up my alley, says Churro. 1:42 a.m. in India. My scent of the night is Toro by Mason Amhamra. Nice. Well, thank you for joining us at this late hour. I hope you are well. Is it really a clone? Think about it. Think about what? Can you explain this? Les exclusives going up again? Probably. Thank you. I thought it would be good, not great. Was not a fan of Mer 55. I sampled it and it wasn't one for me. No, there's been a few. There's been a few Mer releases recently, and I haven't like the Tom Ford Mer I thought was just a bit shit. It was just average as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, what? This is just nothing. You know? This is just absolutely nothing. And yeah, I was just like, this is there's nothing like, and they want a huge dollar for it as well. Moustachen Chant was my intro to Moss, but definitely have better fragrances on my list, says eh? Again, what's this? Where's Mer Ardent? Mer Ardent is here. Fear not. This is a Mer fragrance. Top Mer. Absolutely fantastic. Rich has taken out his heavy weaponry, says Boz. Magnetism is the only Escada that's still on my wish list. I need that and be done with my Escada journey, says Steph's. Magnetism's good, but it's not great. Rich has taken out his heavy weaponry. I've decided to sell my vintage bottle of Noir Peace. Just not wearing it, friends. Just not wearing it. I'm going to put it on the eBay. So there it is. Hello everyone. So what did I want to talk about today? Not really sure. Crikey, Noir Pieces top 3 mall. Not for me. Favorite moss fragrance. I like the moss and Smalt Pour Homme. I like smoked or poor ham for just like that leather smoky oak moss. Like I call it smoke moss. You know. Did you try Absolute Aventus on skin? Yes, I did, and it was fucking terrible. It smells like a Cedrat Boisé clone. It smells like a clone of a clone. That's what it smells like. It's shit. Sorry, but it's shit. I cannot recommend at all. It literally smells like something crap. I've got a sample on the way. It doesn't sound too hot. No, it's shit. Hey, have you ever tried vetiver essential oil? Yes. Not the synthetic oil, the natural ones. It's very popular in India. It's about $40 for 12 mil. Yes, I have. Is it Rukus? Ruskus? Am I just making shit up there? Rukus, yeah. I think that's what it is. There's the Nawara piece. Got the Rukus Atara, does the job in the heat, says Juro. Even Creed can't clone Aventus themselves. Honestly, it's really poor. I was surprised by how poor it was. Is it difficult to sell fragrances on eBay? Not really. You've just got to price them to sell, you know? And if you price them to sell, people will buy them. If you price them at the top end of the market, you're just going to have to wait for some Burke to come along who's like got too much money. You know what I mean? So make sure that price to sell. If somebody comes along and starts taking the piss, then you can just say, no, yeah, root costs. Sorry about that. Destroying your language. Aventus Absolute. I hear Aventus Absolute is overrated. It's massively overrated. Even Creed can't clone it. Yet being many Aventus variations, I don't see why someone would pay another 400 USD. Hard to understand. They're saying there's only 10,000 bottles being made, but I'm not sure about that. I would be surprised. Don't buy it for investment purposes. Don't buy it for investment purposes. Never buy perfume for investment purposes. I've had a huge fucking dropped a bollock here, haven't I? You go there and you go there. Yes. I wonder who they got to make it. It's a good point. I've seen many people already selling bottles for 300. I'm not sure about 10,000 bottles. I've heard that. I know Varanus Rodari was talking about that. About there being 10,000 bottles. I'm not sure myself. I'd be surprised if it was just 10,000. That's not a lot for a big house like Creed. You know? It's not a lot at all. So, there we go. I don't know. I just don't know what I can see Creed doing next. That Carmina's absolutely awful. They've got like this little, like the department store near where I live, Phoenix. They've got this. They've got like an entrance coming from Eldon Square, which is like the mall part, and then Phoenix is like this big building by itself. So you can enter from the mall, and at the entrance to the mall, they have got someone standing with like a bottle, handing out sample sticks all the time, like spraying it on a sample and giving it to people. And when you walk past it, it's like, oh my God, it's so dark and a bit fruity, and it just smells like fucking everything else. Creed's completely lost what made it such a hype, great house, you know? Totally lost it. Gone. Just gone. So, I mean, Aventus Absolute's a bit crap. Carmina's a write-off. Windflowers was shit. They just smell like everything else now. They've just outsourced. All of that stuff. Bois d'Argent as a fuckboy fragrance is spaced out. Tower jumped on the investment wagon. He did 1,000 bottles. I don't know that he's going to profit from that. You know what I mean? He's not going to profit like from the investment side unless he keeps like 10 or 20 bottles back for himself and waits for the prices to creep up to like 1,000 quid a bottle, 500 quid a bottle. I managed to get mine with 20% off. But I really like it. It fucking lasts for 24 hours as well. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Yeah, Rukas. Aventus is my favourite Dionysus, Slam Gaming. If you like it, be happy. And you wear it and you have it. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. It's your money. It's your life. It's the way you smell. You wear it. Fuck everyone else. Fuck me. Fuck everyone else. You wear it and just fucking love it. Wear it on purpose. Wear it to spite people. Fuck other people. Oh no. I just spilled water on my phone. Why have I done that? Okay. Evening, Arsith Almeida. How are you? I'm off trying to be a designer clone house. I'm not a big fan of our moth. Tonio Hobson says, what about Anacutal Ambra Fetiche? What about it? It's fantastic. I really, really love it. Slightly smoky, dark, rich, vanillic amber. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. I really like that. Creed are sinking fast and deservedly so. Let's see if your sweet talking can save you, Erwin, says the boss. What's the dev in the queue for upcoming reviews and discovery sets to cover? Oh, fucking hell. Everything. Well, I intend to review everything I've got. I also intend to win the lottery, so, I mean, we could be waiting quite a while for that to happen. I was thinking I need to do a review at some point, maybe it's not tomorrow, but Friday maybe, or next week, but I have got to finish off the Maitre Parfumier Gantier. I'll finish that. I've tried a lot of those on skin. Obviously, I've got some bottles. And after that, I've got the Darren Allen sample set. And there's been a lot of hype about Darren Allen. Somebody very, very kindly sent me the Darren Allen sample set. I think it was Michael Harness. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I think it was Michael Harness. So thank you. And I'm going to do them. I think I'll do them. Then I'm gonna have to do these 80s de Venustas. I've had them for nearly a year. Do you know what I mean? So there we go. One of the best ambers ever, says Juro. Top 10 fucking fragrances, says tasteless fuckboys with tight shirts and jeans and flashy watches wear Bois d'Argent in France. It's with Baccarat Rouge 540 up there with the most annoying fragrances, says Spaced Out. Pradeep says that as well about Bois d'Argent. Loads of people, like young men, like rappers and stuff like that, wear it. It's actually pronounced Orseth, but never mind. Says Boz. I listened to a new Tom Ford interview recently. He talked about Beau de Jour a little. It was his scent of the day. Made me want to get more of it. I have a decanter. I have a decanter of the vintage. Carl, you never emailed us. You left 2 comments on different videos asking for my email, and I responded to both. And you never emailed us. Get in touch. Say hello. My friend from Japan will be heading back over soon. He offered me a bottle of Egoist Cologne Concentrate, which was about 90% full. He offered me a bottle of Pascal Morabito All Black and Keton by, I think Keton Homme by Keton. He also offered me Must Pour Homme by Cartier, which I turned down as well because he wanted 125 quid for 50 ml. But that's meant to be lovely too. You seen loads of chaos? Not me, no. I like to collect watches as well, says Slam Gaming. Well, good for you. Anyone love watches, says Slam Gaming. Ooh, very interested in 80s Divinustas. I am too. Arseth says, I liked Mayhem like 20 years ago. Don't care much about them now, to be honest. And they barely play anymore with a very different lineup. Rich, how do you feel about Santal Blush? It made my skin itch when I put it on. I've heard this about it as well, actually. I had a dream that Sebastian Furtado reviewed Cartier Pasha Parfum. Very random dream. That is a random dream. I saw first impressions on Juby 40 and it sounded not that great, says Divine. I'm a little bit worried about that one myself, actually. I am very worried about that one. Salmon, Renault Salmon. Renault Salmon. I don't know if it's salmon or salmon or salmon. Water Turkey would be my favourite pickup of this year. I don't think I have anything like it. I think it's like M7, but without the oud and replacing the oud with an amazing iris note. I just got 50 ml from Old Vintage Juby, says Arseth. That's amazing. Girl on extra, it's a meh. I'm not pleasantly fucking disposed towards them perfumes because they're 500 quid for fucking. They're 500 quid for fucking 50 ml. That's disgusting. Why is Nautica Voyage the most sold perfume? I still don't know. Maybe because of the bottle, because it's cheap and it smells pleasant. Did I send you that link I sent you, dude? Welcome, welcome, Dushan. Oh, lady. I think it's time for me to dehydrate. I'll be back in a moment. Friends, if you would like to like the stream, I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. I'll be back in a mo. Hi. Oh, I've returned to you, my friend. Fear not. And what have we been saying? Guys in the chat, do you think Nautica Voyage is overrated? Because I think it is. Says Slam Gaming. Nautica Voyage, is it overrated? I mean, is it overexposed rather than overrated? You know? Like, it's everywhere. Nautica Voyage, but it's a pleasant cheapie. I need a Rich Mitch voice therapy. I could get in touch with Calm, the app. I downloaded that this week. I thought, fuck it. They gave us 40% off. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate, and I will hydrate. People are saying I have a great voice. Thank you very much. ASMR. Overrated doesn't really mean much if you like it. Where Lalique is one of the few brands who do quality for great value. Lalique White is a great cheapie. Almost all of them. Almost all of the Lalique fragrances you can get at discounters, and they're all really good. They're all really good fragrances. You get a lot of fragrance from Lalique at discounters. You know, look at Lalique Pour Homme. Look at Encre Noir, Lalique White. Is it white on black? Pretty great, like, you know. Pretty fantastic. So we cannot knock it. It's Fliss. How is Fliss? Bloody hell, that cat thumbnail, I was about to make you another cat meme with exactly that photo. Welcome, Fliss. How is Fliss? Have you tried Lanchetti Uomo yet? I'm interested to see what you think. Smells like a cat, I think. Smells like a warm, furry cat, you know? Question. Any of new or legacy Frederick Malle under Lauder worth the time? Yes. I really like music for a while. For me sins. Like, do you mean like any of the ones that have been made since the takeover, or do you mean any reformulations of ones that have been made pre-takeover? Because compared to most brands, Frederick Malle's still pretty good. It's just some of the reformulations have been pretty bad, you know? I haven't. I'm still wearing Feminite sparingly. Feminite Dubois. Would you like to see my ball? Ooh, here it is. Shiseido Feminite. Uomo is one of my all-time favorites. Been hunting a backup, such a ghost. Good day, Duck and friends. Welcome, Jonathan. How are you? I've got about 4 30ml bottles. I gave Fliss one of them because I had 5. Oh, this is so good. Look, this has got... Do you know what that is, Fliss? Why has it got that 24M written on it? What is that? You're clever. Do you know what that is? Because I don't. See that 24M on it? That little sticker at the bottom. Heaven Can Wait is underrated. No. Crap. I'm just not a massive fan, like. Anything produced under Lauder. Okay, so, yeah, there's a few. Heaven Can Wait is trash. Divine. Doug, what does magnetism smell like? Coca-Cola. Smells like Coca-Cola. It means 24 months. It's bollocks. Yes, it is bollocks, because this bottle is as old as time. They only said things like that to get you to buy more stuff. You know, I can't imagine the amount of people the amount of perfume that must have been thrown away because of this, because of those stickers. What a lot of shit. Fliss, do you think Otimide is worth it? And is the deodorant actually a deodorant, or is it just like a bottle? Because it's in the same bottle. You know? Haven't you waited? Quite frankly, I'm still waiting, says Fliss. It's not. You may be waiting quite a while. Haven't Can Wait is a bottom 10 niche release this year, and I've smelled 100, says Divine. Thinking of French Lover, but impossible to find. Preloader. Yeah, you won't find. Excuse me. You won't find that preloader unless somebody's sitting on a hoard of them, which they aren't. What a pretty bottle. Yeah, it's one of the great bottles. I'm thinking of doing a top 10 favourite bottles in my collection, which will be a hell of a video. I'd have to work it out first, though. I mean, Serge Lutens would just be, like, right up there. Féminité du Bois, which was, again, right up there. Hard. You know how I wanted to call myself earlier? Boz Jemson. Remember Nigel Jemson? I just like the name. It's pretty rare. I got an old one. French Lover, says Harseth. Ooh. Worth a lot of money, that. Awesome it is. Fliss says Otimide is not worth it at today's prices. Better to get the modern formulation and be done with it. I've got a version in this style bottle, but it's like at the back, and if I was going to wear it, I'd basically wear one of these first. I've just got it because I'm a Surge collector. Have you smelled Basilica by Milano Fragranze? Says been into incense lately. Well, stick around, because at some point, hopefully, maybe, Fliss will be coming on the channel and we will be discussing incense fragrances, and she will lead us through the dark valley to the light of top incense fragrances. You know, it won't be like a top 10 or anything like that. She'll just be telling us what she thinks are some of her favorite incenses. You know, exciting, says A. Yes. Ooh. I am wearing today, my scent of the day is a bit of a Rascal. Oh God, we have to organise that. We do. It will be a chance for Fliss to come on here and tell us all about everything. And it will be fun. Yes, exciting. I got to wear Monsieur by Frederic Malle. Very lovely with the incense and patchouli. Yes, I struggle with it still, though, to this day. Friends, I am going to tell you what my scent of the day is. You may wish to brace yourselves, because it's a funky one. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I wore this. Did you get the message that I sent you, though, Carl? It's all right. You didn't have to apologise for not saying it. I thought it was funny when you didn't email us, though. I did think it was like, oh, maybe he changed his mind. And then he sent us another message saying, "Yeah, send us your email." And I was like, oh. So I knew there was some shenanigans, some skullduggery going on, and it must just be YouTube. Okay, my scent of the day, my friends, is this. It's Andy Tower. But which one? It's the one that came. It's the one that came without a sticker, but with a label. And it had a little necklace, and I have lost it. I've completely lost it. Pulp Femo is right. This is Lonesome Rider by Andy Tower. This is a rare and discontinued fragrance. I think the guy who sold us it was like, I think this is the last bottle in Europe, and I'm telling you, I have not seen another bottle since he said that. So fair play. You know, he may very well have been right. Carl says, did you try any more fragrances when you was in the store the other day? Not really, if I'm being honest. Lonesome Rider, Lonesome Duck, Blue Duck, Tower. I'm wearing My by Bogway, and I love it. But my eldest Spawn refused to be in the same room as me or even put him to bed this evening. It's got to go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Has it upset him that much? Hard times. It's hard times. Dear me. I've heard good things about their fougere, but it has a cheeky amaretto note, if I remember correctly. Bogway. Tower by Tower. Sounds weird. It's not Tower by Tower. It's Lonesome Rider. It is the sequel to Lone Star Memories. In the same way that Au Cours du Désert is the sequel to this one, L'air du Désert, Maracan. Great bottles also. Yes, top bottles. Top bottles. Can't argue with the aesthetic of the Tower brand. I'm struggling with Incense Rose, though. I don't know when to wear it. I think it might be a little bit fresh for the autumn with the rose. But then I think it might be a little bit dark for like the spring and the summer with the incense. And it is incensey. It'd blow your very lips off. You know what I mean? Fliss is crying. Sorry, Fliss. Lonesome Rider, there you go. Oh no. I always do this. Some chance I want £590 for Lonesome Rider on eBay. That's an outrage. They can't have it. Tell them no. Oh. My is probably my favourite sheeper at the minute. It's so awesome. Hello, Palmer. Une Rose Vermeille. Who's that by? A Swiss house, I see. Very Swiss. Roses are finicky like that, says DMS. Yeah, I can't get to the... I can't kind of wrap my head around it, really, if I'm being honest. I'm going to have to sort this out. I can't fucking live like this. How was it when I was... Look, hold on, we'll get it back. Okay, so... Oops. You were there. You were like that. Oh, God, that's how it was. There it is. That's better. Even though that was Lone Star Memories. Here we go. Although, otherwise, if I don't do this like this, the door won't shut properly. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to feng shui my bottles, like, and even then, it doesn't work out properly. Incense Rose is a churchy incense for me with a light rose. Sorry, Rose Vermeille is by Tower. That opium, so many good scent memories. Here it is. I've actually got the original one in the blue plastic bottle as well. It's under lock and it's not under lock and key, but I love this. I think this version of it's absolutely fantastic. The other one's just a little bit more narcotic, a little bit thicker, a little bit more I don't want to say nauseating, but this has definitely got that kind of sweet, thick, rich, disorientating, cloudy, slightly nauseating, like rich sweetness. You know? Yo, DJ, how are you? Speaking of vintage prices, someone on Vinted asked €700 for Ziggy, says Paul Buffalo. That's outrageous. I can't live like this with my beautifully curated collection, says Fliss. Yes. I can't deal. I can't deal. I'll have to take to me bed. I've got the vapors, you know. Oh, I've got the vapor, excuse me. Just breaking into another 5 litre bottle of water. Ah, yes. This 5 litre bottle has served its purpose, and now we'll go to the recyclable place. You will go in the bin. I loved Ashton's review of Absolute Aventus when he said that he didn't even get free shipping for a $550 fragrance. That's pretty dark, actually. He's right about that. When you're spending they can do for you, the least you can do, the absolute charlatans. Anything new close to it these days, or is better to search for older bottles? Says what are we talking about, mate? Opium. I would just go for. I mean, you can still get those eau de parfums. You still get this bottle out there. It's out there. I paid retail for this. I'm sure I did. You know, it was like 70 quid at the time. Absolutely fabulous. Been mainly lurking, says DJ. Welcome. Bought my first bottle of perfume in months. Would you care to tell everyone what it is? New girl on X-rays are shockingly overpriced and mediocre, says DJ. I've been kind of buying less this year, but lately I've spent a little more, says Boz. Hello, Pat Lester, how are you? You're wearing Eli Saab Essence 6 vetiver, a smooth and spicy vetiver. Do you know, I really, really, really wanted to try that line, and I just got absolutely nowhere near it. Couldn't find them anywhere. I really wanted to have a good waft, and I was denied a good waft, you know? Rock from Roberto Greco. Have I tried Roberto Greco? I want to say I have. But he wasn't the perfumer, was he? Is Roberto Greco the Greek guy who makes his own perfumes? Because he's not the perfumer for Rogue, is he? Awesome, we'll have a look, says he. He's the French photographer. Oh, let me have a look. Mitch Greco. It's not looking good, Brev. No, I haven't tried them. I haven't tried them at all. Sheldrake did Rock. Yes. Yes, he did. Front Yard, Wine Yard. Do you wear a Zaro pour arm? Yes, I do. I have an original bottle, which is in absolutely gorgeous condition. And I also have a bottle from the late 90s, early 2000s, which is also in absolutely gorgeous condition. The perfumers for all three works are legends. It's the guy with something in the mouth you shared. Sorry? Front Yard, Wine Yard. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And thank you for making a comment. It is nice to meet you. I hope you will stay with us and join us. Sorry, it's raining. The ghosts were out in force this morning. For anybody who's been here for any length of time, like since last year, you will know that this time of year the ghosts start to haunt me. And they are aggressive. They're just piping up a little bit there now. So the ghosts were giving it some stick this morning. I said to my mother, I was like, look, this needs sorting out, like. So we're on to the builder. And hopefully the builder will make it good. So that will be fun. Colour me sufficiently spooked. Yes, I am spooked as well. It's always after Halloween. Why do I keep dropping water on myself? What is this? I'm just covering myself in wet. Why is this happening? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Blue in the forefront, yellow in the vanguard. That sounds like some kind of filthy remark. Topical hydration. Aventus and Santal 33 have to be two of the most influential fragrances of the 2010s. Even Guerlain copied Santal 33, which is crazy. Do you know, I think if we go and look back over the years and over time, that Guerlain will have taken, quote unquote, inspiration from many different places. Wasn't it Le Bleu that was copied from a Chanel? Like, he made it for his wife or something. Sold that patchouli nut scent yet? No, I'm gonna stick with it and see if I can get my head around it. Nothing is anywhere near as influential as Baccarat Rouge 540. Guerlain did a lot of copying in their history. Yeah, Lieu is a copy of number 5. It was all over back then. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. So, oops. What's this about Persolaise? Diaghilev. That's just a conglomeration of 2 other fragrances by another house. My nose just cannot ignore the pickle smell from Santal 33. Persolaise's first impression of the new Nishano fragrances was a great watch. Did I see it? Maybe. I saw bits of it. Not talking about the best ones, but the most influential ones. Those 3 bottle samples are getting funny with Mr. P. I mean, it's semantics. I think somebody raised it with him on the stream. That they under no circumstance am I having that getting a bottle of something can be construed as a sample. I just can't accept that. It's not a sample. We all know what a sample is. A sample's a 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil, like in a fucking proper in a proper sample. This is a sample very kindly sent to me by Christoph from Germany. Very kindly sent to me. It was Ambre Eternelle. That's a sample, right? A sample is a small amount of perfume, not a bottle in a box sent free from a company. It's just not. And he danced around the question. He's a wordsmith, he is a man of letters, and he's very good, and we are better off for having him with us, but I'm just not having that. 3 bottles, just not having that. 3 bottles are not samples. That is, you are making the word sample do a lot of work. I get pickled dill in Fragrance du Bois Santal Complet. Oy, cabron, no. Manly Sense, welcome, how are you, mate? New Nishane being X, that whole collection is dog shit. Annie X had some utility as a spice-free Annie, and that's it. His response was totally not answering the question, says Brody. Yeah, it was a non-answer, to be fair. It was a non-answer, to be fair. Yeah, I think I enjoyed Annie in 100 Silence something. excuse me, 100 silent ways. The other thread, just like, to be honest, is there a need to say anymore? He's talking about Nashana with 3 full bottles, something he would never do off his own back. Yeah. Girl on is still the best by far. It's like MJ made 15 thrillers. I mean, which album was it that was it Bad? Bad was some album. You don't need to have every song. Dirty Diana was a fucking amazing song. Bad's a good song. You know, Billie Jean's one of the great songs of. Billie Jean's up there with like Dancing Queen for like one of the best songs ever written, pop songs. Extensive samples, says TMS. It's cheeky at best, says Jonathan. At best, it's cheeky. At best. At best. I don't want to go too hard on him because he does make us better. He is brilliant. It undercuts him. It takes away from him, in my opinion. That he gets. He could easily pay and source a decant, or he could easily pay and source a sample, you know. He got a 200ml exclusive girl on and called it a sample. All Les and Demodables are samples, says Prodi. The Weeknd has a Dirty Diana cover, amazing stuff. That's interesting. Dirty Diana. Oh, people are just shitting all over me, yeah. You got to sleep in with me. Dirty Diana. No. Do you know Steve Stevens played solo on Dirty Diana? I knew it was somebody. I'm guessing those samples are paying for European vacations. I mean, do you think he's actually receiving money as well for stuff? I mean, a lot of fragrance reviewers are, you know. What did you think of the new Beatles song? Not a fan. Oh. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Dirty Diana. So, I'm guessing those songs. What did you think of the new Boris? Iris Sandra. Yeah, somebody mentioned Louis de Baculite before. It's one of the only tuberose fragrances I've ever loved. Iris Sandra and Nuit de Baculite are my 2 favourites from Naomi Goods. Pure Velours is a little bit sweet for me, although it's very nice velour. Bois d'Assis is good, but a little bit ham smoky. Yes, I agree. I think I'm going to sell my bottle of Bois d'Assis, although I will not be selling my bottle of this Iris Sandra. This is a top iris. Violet iris purple thing. Hello, Bob. Yeah, I thought it was Eddie Van Halen as well. No, Eddie Van Halen did a song in... It was a different one, but he did it. And then Slash did it live with him, didn't he? Slash played it live with him. Oh, excuse me. Box. I'm here. I think Alberto made a Ventus cologne because he has it behind his desk on his Instagram picture, so he might have done the Absolute as well. Well, he made original vetiver, Carl. I know he made original vetiver because he made a cheaper version. No, he made Mugler cologne, right? And then he brought out Original Vetiver, which is essentially Mugler cologne with better ingredients. It's essentially the same fragrance. Very similar. I prefer Slash's plain. Eddie's too technical. Ooh. Oh dear. Excuse me. Friends, I am struggling with something, and I'm going to tell you what it is. It's nothing serious, Jesus. It's a perfume purchase. There is a bottle of Etrose Patchouli in the eau de cologne form, and I want it, friends. I want it bad. And I've wanted it for a while. And someone I have bought many perfumes off before from deepest Italy has it, right? But he wants a lot, I mean a lot of money for it. And it comes in this gift set thing with 4 8mm decants of other Etrose. It's beautiful, it's lovely, it's amazing. I'll show you pictures, hold on. And I really want it, but I do not want to pay what he wants to sell it to me for, because it is frankly outrageous. My watch list. Where is it? Give it to me. Mon numero 10. I was really impressed by that the other day. I was fucking lovely. Where is it? Are you taking the piss? I was just looking at it the other day. I need to start wearing my Etrose. I might do a week of wearing my Etrose, actually. Where is it? That is it. There it is. He's dropped the price, has he? Not quite. Right, here it is, look. So it comes in this fucking lovely box. Right? You can see that there. Actually, I'll turn the hoo jar up. You see that? Comes in this lovely box, right? That's them there. Absolutely gorgeous. Etro. Right? And it comes with 4 8mm samples as well. Ooh, sorry. Don't want people seeing my messages come up. Oh no, poor Fliss. But yes. No, I shouldn't. Astro's cheap chips in Italy. Yes, this is vintage though. These are the eau de colognes, you see. Bring it closer, mate. Oh, sorry, I've missed that. Rich, if that was available here, I would have snatched it up straight away. Not kidding. Yeah, I know. But it's like 100 and what? 160 euros, 170 plus 20 euro shipping. As the poet Jagger once said, you can't always get what you want. Watched your minis haul recently. Wish more modern houses return to that form factor. It's so fun. You should see how many minis I've got. It's amazing. Patchouli always was and still is Etro's flagship fragrance, says Xuro. I would love to buy that shit. You can get some Zerjos for that money. Yeah, but I wouldn't because they're shite. Don't do it. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to, actually. I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to leave it, like, which is a shame. If I could get it at a decent price, I'd buy it, but fuck. That's life, isn't it? You know? That's life. Welcome, Paroli. PK says he's going to do it. Welcome, Palmer. I would love to do it, but I don't think I'm going to. I did just buy something the other day. Yesterday, which I wasn't planning on doing. If I hadn't bought that, if that hadn't come up, then I wouldn't have done it. then I would have bought this probably, you know. But oh, you bastard. But yes, I did. I saw that, and that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oops. Black Friday arriving soon. Can't wait to get some bottles. What are you going to get? What will you get, my friend? What will you get? Shame I can't find that presentation here. Great piece. It is a great piece. Yeah, right. You said that many times, and even the tower says proudly. Everybody wants to pose as working class origin now, says Boz out of absolutely nowhere. Mostly thinking about Zerjov Asteral, which is a sweet, jammy rose like Roger Amber Oud. Yay. Welcome, Can't Get Right too. How are you? Will Fragrance X have any Black Friday deals, says Manley? I wonder if Anouge will. I haven't heard from Anouge for a while. I hope he's all right. Paroli is wearing Villaresi Ambra. How is that? What's it smell like? Give me a short synopsis. It's not an actual amber, is it? It's more of a. It's more of a an ambergris. Ambergris and incense, is it? But I will maybe also buy a Rouge Enigma and Nishane's Nefs, since their full retail for 50ml is €450 and 550 euros, so 30 to 40% off will help a ton. Help a fuck's sake more than a ton, like. Help like a ton and a half, you know. Probably about 150 quid you're going to save there, isn't it? That's a lot of money. Excuse me, friends, I just need to do something. Just had to mute you there while I crushed a bottle, because it made a lot of noise and it wasn't very becoming. That's just the way it is. Oh. Penhaligon's has an autumn sale with sartorial just below $100 for 100ml. That is a good deal. Just got Crepuscule de Ame, Atelier des Ors, and Bois d'Adrienne and Annette Goutal tested on paper. They seem glorious. Annette Goutal is an underrated house. Roger is just too expensive. It's not worth buying it too many of his frags. It's artificial. It's artificially, like, there's no need for them to be that price. No need whatsoever, other than to make people think that it leaves people with the impression that they're better because they're more expensive. All you need to do is smell Strangelove to know that that is absolute bullshit. There is no fragrance on this planet that should be charging those kind of prices. Boz, did you see that viral promo? Hoping to never feel the need to own a Roger, says DMS. I don't think you will. I think you'll be all right. Love Sartorial. Got 3 bottles of it. Good grief, I've only got the one. I used quite a bit of it, actually. I really like it. Penhaligon ran a sale selling Sartorial for £80 last year, says Manly Sense. Yes, they did. To me, Roger's blend quality is top 3 at its price tier at a minimum. The only downside is the trash performance. It doesn't need to be that price, though. It has absolutely no need to be as expensive as it is. None. You're paying for the cachet. You know? You don't have any Roger fragrances? That's because you can't afford them. That's what that is. It's an exercise in futility, trying to make sense of luxury products. Yeah, exactly. You can't apply logic to them. La Jetty Perfumerie is having a 30% off sale on all zoologists. Very low prices. That is a good price. That is a very good price. You get it from All Beauty, 100ml for £65 at 1 point, says Nick. Yep. Egoist Chanel, says Redda. Welcome to Redda. How are you? Redda? I mean, that's the market rate. I know the 50ml of Elysium Enigma are overpriced at $4.50, but 100ml of Oceana Burlington Manhattan is for $3.85 isn't really overpriced. Amouage Nishane sell for them. Kind of proves my point, though. They are all overpriced. Those fragrances are not worth what they're asking for. At this point, even brands like Tom Ford, I go back to that story. I spoke to the account manager at a Tom Ford boutique, and I said, have you... I don't know that she is the account manager, actually, but I spoke to someone at the Tom Ford, and I said, how are sales with the price increases? And she just went, non-existent. They're absolutely terrible, and it's because of the price increases. Absolutely fucking scandalous. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. You're paying for feeling luxurious with Roger, says Boz. How much did you get the Egoist Cologne concentrate for, Rich? It depends. There's a... my friend in Japan's got a bottle. It's 100ml, but it's only 90% full, and he wants £150 for it. I'm almost certain you won't find it cheaper. Scent of the day, Sweetie Owl, the only Roger I like, says Supply and Demand. What's your favourite zoologist? Camel. I think it's the best one. Roger is the most generic girl child name in India, says Pradeep. I'm thinking of getting more Eris. I've become an Eris fanboy, says Paroli. I can see your argument if you say whole market is overpriced. I'm just pointing out that Roger isn't really overpriced relative to its peers. It depends, though, because if you compare it to the house that he is basically just, I don't want to say ripped off, but ripped off. You can get the original Guerlains for so much cheaper. It's just he kind of straddles he goes into the Middle Eastern fragrances as well with his use of oud, you know. That amber sounds lovely. We'll be looking into that, says A. I think I should work at my local Neiman in fragrance. I know 100 times more than those twats and should rake in the dough. But have you got big boobs and a fat bum? Tom Ford himself can't afford the private blend that he'd be wearing Beau de Jour. Rich is big in Japan. Rich is big in Japan. Massive compared to them. Massive compared to most people. Just have to be patient on the vintage 3.3 ounce of the original Zar for 80 on eBay just the other day, says PK. Wow. It's a good one. You don't have to pay the same prices for it. Pops up at discount sometimes, says Paroli. No 50ml left of Cologne concentrate? No, I wouldn't have thought so. I've got one, but I wouldn't have thought you'll get a 50ml, like, unless he can actually get one. You've got to remember he's getting the second-hand ones, you know. They're not brand new. It's funny, Chris Collins is made by Killian, but insanely better and smells 10 times more niche, is Supply and Demand. How is Supply and Demand? Is your friend in Japan Yakuza, Black Market, Chanel? I don't think so. A big note to Roger, Creed, Bodicea, Fragrance, Dubois, Clive Christian. I agree. I've got Creeds, but they're all old Creeds. Yeah, I recently sniffed several Clive Christians and like none of them, and the prices are insane. Yep, that's another, like, there's like a Veblen brand, you know. Our prices are expensive, they must be good, but they're not. Rich's friend in Japan is Takashi Kitano. I don't know who that is. Duck was wearing vintage Cristal EDT. I got comments that I smell like an antique store. Good for you. Prospect of reviewing Egoist is scary. Tried making and just can't go so far. It's it's not an easy. It's not an easy fragrance to review. I haven't reviewed it yet. I might do it. No, I've done a comparison. Shit, the bed I have, haven't I? Do you have a channel product, says Paroli? Exactly, the high price tag hoax. Yeah, it is. It's total bollocks. Like, it's deception, marketing, as they would like to call it, but it's not. Those Roger prices are a product in itself for rich people. It's about status, and they love to pay those prices. Totally agree. I disagree, says Divine. Roger and Bodicea, as well as Royal Crown, are blend where so many leagues above brands like Guerlain and Marla, etc. The only question is what you're willing to pay for that blend. Good grief! So I would agree with you to a point. The new Guerlains are awful. Prior to 15 years ago, though, couldn't disagree more. So you're talking 2005, 2006, 2007, Guerlain. Before that, Guerlain blows them out of the water. Even the ones I don't like are better made than like Rogers and fucking Boadicea. I mean, Boadicea is a bad brand. Like almost all the stuff I've smelled from Boadicea has been shit. You know, they really don't pay a lot of attention to that fragrance. I'm surprised you actually put them in there. Not sure about Royal Crown as well. I've got 19mm mini of Crystal EDT from the late 70s. And the oak moss is fucking amazing. I think I've got one of them as well. Monsieur is starting to grow on me. May grab a 10mm, says supply and demand. I've got a bottle. I had a 10mm. I sprayed my vintage on taste yesterday, and the amount of layers in that perfume is insane. Yes, the vintage is absolutely stunning. Took my cousin niche shopping, showed him everything, gave him a hella knowledge, and he gets a Bond number 9. Ooh! Well, then you were lost, Divine, in Obi-Wan Kenobi yelling voice, says Carl. You can lead a horse to water, says it. Go on, have a Rouge Privé is more mad than people say it is. I don't like it. I didn't like it at all. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it hydrate. Yes, very good. To be honest, I haven't smelled anything by Bodicea, but at those prices, no thanks. I genuinely did not like anything I smelled by Bodicea, and then I saw the prices and I was offended greatly. I tested Killian straight to heaven, nothing exciting. Maybe this house is overrated too. I think Killian's overrated. I think Killian's on that train. Killian's like a pop. Like Killian tries to be like a. It's a middle class. It's a middle class kind of bougie. I wear Killian perfumes kind of house. I don't think they're particularly nice smelling. They're all right. I just think. I remember talking to a woman outside the Tom Ford counter once, and she was like, we were talking about perfume, and she got really excited when she was like, what do you think of Killian? And I was like, to be honest with you, I just basically said what I've said to you, and she was like, she almost looked offended, you know. So I dialed it back a little bit because, I don't know, I think her and her husband had a boat. Like they just seem a bit of a bougie brand. Pretty bottles, but that's about it, says a. I'll say that Black Phantom is nice. Black Phantom's all right. Reminds me a bit of Dries Van Noten. You know this Dries Van Noten. It's got the same sandalwoody, baby sick kind of thing going on. Angel Share is still a masterpiece. I don't think it is, personally. I'm not a fan. Rich, could you tell me your top alpha male fragrances? No. Sorry. I don't even. Mate, honestly, the thing with alpha male is I think that whole alpha male thing's bollocks. You know what I mean? just doesn't even make any sense. There's no such thing, you know. Especially not in today's day and age. It's all in the. It's all in the eye of. It's all in the in what you think is desirable traits, you know. Alpha Quack. I'm still in the process of checking out. I have a decant of Angel Share. Seems heavy for me. I just got this kind of like I don't know. It's just a bit, yeah. It's a little bit sickly. It's got a touch of pure malt in that sort of respect. Musk Ravageur was one of the first niche scents I tried on my journey. Blew my mind the first time. Apple brandy on the rocks is awesome in my home in Florida, says Supply and Demand. Le Vert is the only. Le Vert, I thought was alright. I thought Le Vert was alright. Rich is a Sigma, man. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Or am I? I'm not sure. Pseudoscience. It's just made up stuff for people, like insecure people on the internet to, like, you know what I mean? Like teenage boys and stuff like that. It's teenager stuff. I haven't visited since. I got a sample in a drawer somewhere. Omega, my lord. It sounds like a British car from the 70s, that, don't know, the Omega Mallard. Bodysure is my favourite gamma male fragrance. Can't lie, says DMS. So we're just going to go through the entire fucking Greek alphabet, are we? Hot take. Initio Side Effect is one of the best fragrances of all time, says Supply and Demand. Dear Barbara. That take is hotter than the sun. I mean, it's terrible as well, but Can't Get Right Too says, okay, tell me your top sexy fragrances for men. I don't know, because I'm not attracted to men, so it's hard to say, really. You know what I mean? I always found those lists pointless. Dushan thinks I should like Angel Share and Black Phantom because I like Gormos. Back to Black was part of that early Fragcom hype train. Yes, it was. That's right. I hated the heady on and side effect. It just smelled bitter with bad body odor on my skin. Scorching hot. I'm from southern central Europe, so this whole alpha, beta, sigma, omega thing hasn't reached us yet. It's just a fucking meme. Like, it's in the news cycle. It's just trying to fucking leverage your insecurities to try and get money out of you or get you to watch things or all of that sort of thing. It's an exercise in psychological fucking influence sort of thing. It's all interesting to observe, but at the minute it's getting tedious and I'm fucking sick of it. And I just want things to be normal. Everything needs to settle down. Side Effect smells like Dominatrix, says Cole. And for women, says Paul with Femo. I got diagnosed with diabetes after spraying Side Effect. That cinnamon dry down and Side Effect is to die for, says Supply and Demand. I think Journeyman gets you noticed by the ladies. Top 10 Riz fragrances, says. Somebody once told me what that meant, and I can't remember it now. Majority of Killian's are too sweet, says Steph's. Yeah. Someone is selling 115 ml of Iris Ganache for €750 on Parfuma. You can fucking keep your 115 mils of Iris Ganache. Iris as gash. Don't want to smell Iris as gash. But I'm curious about apple brandy, and they got it here in one shop. Apple brandy on the rocks is just a fresh ambroxous scent, but it worked very well on my skin, says Divine. Just get amber and nargile, says Fosco. Yes. Some of those Hermes Essence pop up in discounters, you know. Very good deal. I got 200 mils. I got 200 mils of Vetiver Tonka for about 180 quid, which is a fucking bargain. And there's a lot of fragrance for the money. Considering Sauvage is like 180 quid now. Starting to show my age when I have to look up Raisin Cap and Deadass. I've heard that lyric, man. The first person I ever heard use the words Deadass was Manny from Cascade Sense. I've heard that lyric, man, gets you noticed by the girls maybe because it's more unisex and easy to wear. Aventus Absolute is a joke. Lime Aventus. Smells like Cedra Boisé. Egoist has real Riz. The Duck's date night scent, says Carl Anderson. Depends who I was going out with. If I was meeting someone for the first time, I would probably go with something a little bit sweeter and a little bit more mainstream. But I mean, look before you. Look at all the perfumes before you. I mean, look at this shit. What the fuck am I going to wear on a fucking date? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ on a bike. There's no safe fragrances there. You know? Fuck's sake. I ain't wearing Balenciaga Pour On because fuck knows if she'll like that. I mean, it's off if she doesn't like it. Oh, your perfume. Your aftershave is so. You better say great, love, or I'm just going to leave. I could maybe Volutes, you know, because that's quite. It's sweet, but it's not. What would I wear on a date? I mean, I've got this, so I could wear that, you know. Bell Boots, welcome. Thank you for coming, Bell Boots. It is nice to meet you. Please pull up a pew and make yourself welcome. How is Bell Boots? Your own Grand Soir? I had a 10 mil, but I fucking ended up giving it away because I thought it was absolutely basic as fuck. I thought it was one of the most. I thought it was so mid that it was actually poor. Does that make sense? I thought it was so average that it actually made it worse than it was. I wore this yesterday. This is absolute Paula Soir. Dear me. What an experience that was. It's fantastic. An animalic incense amber fragrance. That's what Courtejan should be about. Dear Barbara. Secretions Magnifique really gets the ladies going. Aye, in the opposite direction, though. I'd run away from myself. Supply a guy. Oh, got a little bus in there. It's terrible. Grand Swell, literally undateable collection. It is. It's absolutely outrageous. There's nothing there that I could wear for anyone. I mean, I'm looking at stuff like that both at London. Fahrenheit. You couldn't even wear Fahrenheit 30 years ago. You could. 30 years ago, I'd be fucking raking them in. I'd be women throwing themselves at us. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't know what to do with themselves. And you wear Gucci Pour On too. I know what I'd wear. Dior Homme. But Reflection Man also gets the girls' attention, so you know this world is upside down for me. Reflection Man is totally feminine. Do you know what it is? Wear fragrances that they think smell nice. I say Bois d'Argent as well. Bois d'Argent, Dior Homme, Diamant, Bois de Turkey. Grand Soir is a great minimalistic amber vanilla, to be honest. Do you know what it is? I thought it was so poor. I thought it was really, really, really boring. Please just shower daily and be kind. That'll get the notice you're after. Yeah. Just make sure you smell clean and just be good and nice. Creed are really milking that Aventus cow. Yes. Boz, you could have said that at any point in the last 10 years and you'd have been right. What would I wear for a date? Not so easy, is it? It's not. One of my favourite date nights is Aaron Terrence Hughes, Notorious. You are a brave man. Cedric Boise, is that man Sarah? Yes, it's a clone. If I had to be liked by a 20-year-old girl scent-wise, I'd be very limited. Maybe Casual Friday, maybe Fahrenheit Parfum, and that's it. I like Epice and Me a lot, says Palmer. Welcome, Stephen D. How are you? Grand Soir is a great minimalistic vanilla amber. Lenawee de L'Homme, but you might smell like her ex. I am that ex, says he. Signature pour arms are off, gets the ladies going crazy. Actually, that's a good shout. I've got a bottle of that. I really like it. Grand Soir was too simple, boring. I agree. I think Naxos brings more to the table. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to bring more to the table, you know. I'm not just trying to be like opposition like that. But it's not going to take very much to bring more to the table than that. Boring is Grand Soir, says Carl. Diamant is fire, don't hate. I love Diamant. Naxos is awesome on my dates, says Supply and Demand. I'm so sick of hearing Aventus in videos. Luna Rossa Black, nobody dislikes that, says DMS. Au contraire. Next on my buying list, Monsieur by Frederick Mahl and Imperium by Electimus. Tested them, they are gorgeous, says Can't Get Right too. I would love to have a 1995 bottle of Lamar for collector purposes. Ah, yeah, oh. Oh, I never liked Lamar. I just never liked it. Sageman Privé sold mine. 1 million Privé sold mine. Works for me on dates. Now I need to Google Twitch streamer, poor Tim. Heard Naxos is reforming it and it's very weak. That would be strange if that was. It's meant to be an absolute bomb. That's why I don't go to dates, because I don't know what to wear, says Boris. Every time I see Zerzhov, I immediately think of your short with Brian Blessed saying bollocks. Yes, because they're all bollocks. Ombre Leather is a great date night fragrance. Bad Boy, says Supply and Demand. Yeah, I would think that would do really well. I got a lady to smell that once and she thought it was very, very manly sort of like smell. Do you know what I mean? Oof. Excuse me. Welcome, friends. Once again, I've returned to you. I hope you're not too being too busy without it. I'm just gonna turn that off. I I have some news about the candle. The candle is empty. I emptied the candle. It was tunneling like fuck, and no amount of tin foil was helping. I won't lie. So, Margie Nawaji, how you doing? I tried greatly to pull it round, but in the end, what I had to do was I had to empty it out into a oh fuck me, what the card like, you know, you put the wax melts in them. Fuck knows what they're called. How's the Lintonson compared to the original? I don't know. Everybody has what a Bobo every time I see Joseph. I don't know. Smelled it. I examined it. Serge is one of the few houses dropping good stuff in 2023. Get you some samples. They give you a £25 voucher with 4 stacks and whatever 10% they're running with. Yeah, but I don't want to buy any. Only Ultra Mall isn't a generic mediocre fragrance. There was somebody, a famous Instagrammer, Zerjoff, that's amore, the freak. And I said I didn't like one of them, and he went absolutely fucking mental. And I was like, oh, fuck off. So I've got a thing against them now. It's become a meme. But he's a loser. Rafael Ballarezo, the fucking gimp. Fuck him. Don't smell too big and better than her, right, Margie? Welcome, Margie. Ahoy there, Zach. How are you? Everyone's saying hi to Margie. I never light up my patchouli diptyque candle, says Space. That you don't need to, do you? It's a massive stench. There's so much better. Got an Irish note that makes it incredible. Amber Supreme is a great gambling sent away to the casino. Amber Grey is lucky, says Splendid Man. Thought you were going to a personal trainer before and got started with that again, says Girl. Gotta throw that Amber Grey tincture on for luck. Yikes. That's Zerjoff, that's a More guy that runs their boutique. In Torino, I want to say. Zerjoff, that's a More guy. Rafael Ballarezo is who I know him by. So if that's not Zerjoff, that's a More, I beg your pardon. I am sorry to them. But Zerjoff, that's psychosis. His name is indeed Rafael Ballarezo. Yeah, he's a complete freak. He's a total loser. You know what I mean? I'm reaching 100 bottles, Rich. Oh, will buy me a cake. What kind of cake? Life is good, much better these days, says Margie. Good, I'm glad you're well. Is he a reviewer, or he's got an Instagram thing and he gets on Joey Cannoli streams sometimes? But he's a freak. He's a total loser. You know what I mean? I'm just a gimp in every single kind of way. You know? He had a problem with Fragrance View, Peter Carter, because he said, DL Qualia, welcome. Wish you a great day too. Yeah, he had a problem with Peter, and then he came to me and he was like, you're friends with Peter? And I was like, yes, I am. And he was like, yeah, but Peter said this about Roger Dove. It was about Roger Dove. Peter said that Roger Dove wasn't the perfumer for his fragrances. Turned out he was right. And he was like, Peter said this about Roger. And I was like, yeah, he did, yeah. And he was like, rah, 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 rah. Shouted at me for something. I can't remember what it was. I just sort of switched off. And I was like, all right. And then he started talking shit. And then he for some reason, he started talking shit about Eugene as well. So I was just like, you're a total fucking loser. You get the fuck out of here. Fucking gimp. Peruvian he is. Your attention is valuable. Don't waste it on people like that. No, I don't. I agree totally. What a douche. Yeah, he's a total freak. Absolutely fascinating to me that people get into bitch fests about scented water. It's just territorial stuff. Do you know what I mean? I would never fall out with somebody over their opinions on perfume. You know what I mean? Especially about, because taste is just one of those things. You know, if somebody could slate Balenciaga Paul Homan to the ground, wouldn't make a fucking blind bit of difference to me. Do not care. Don't wear it. Don't wear it. Don't smell it. Don't put yourself through it. Jesus. That's what I tell everybody. It's like people come in here and say things like, me and Divine have got very different tastes. I would never tell Divine not to come back or tell him that he was a tit for thinking X, Y, and Z, and I didn't agree. You know what I mean? Never. In fact, I like it when we have differences of opinion, as long as people aren't being dickheads, which Divine never is. Rafael Balarezo is different. He is a dickhead. What do you want me to say? Sounds like a real pair of towels. A pair of towels. You don't argue about tastes ideally. Well, the thing is that you can sit there. I can sit there and say something about a perfume, and someone else can sit there and say something completely differently. It's not like an actual argument. Do you know what I mean? It's not like an argument where we're actually falling out. We're just saying, like, I feel one way, you feel another. That's fine. I'll just move on. Like me and Eugene, our tastes barely ever cross as well. You know, they do in some cases. But I would never, like, Jesus, just the idea of going all that way, or just carrying on the way that someone like fucking Raphael does, is just a fucking loser. You know what I mean? Maybe 5% of Ducks Frag. I have maybe 5% of Ducks Frags' product. Yeah, me and Proddy talk nearly every day. You know what I mean? It's like what like you just can't be like that, man. Grown ups aren't like that. That's just silly. What's that bottle that says Russian tea? Well, this bottle that says Russian tea is a bottle of Russian tea. So, not drinkable Russian tea, though. I haven't tried that at all. Ahem. This is by Mask Milano, and I think this is an absolutely brilliant winter fragrance. And it's mint, and it's raspberry, and it is tea and birch, and it's awesome. You wear this when it snows, strangely, and mint and raspberry is just such a strange thing to wear when it snows, but it's so good. It's so good. You know? Like grow tea in Mother Russia. Well, the thing with Russia, I should say, is so big, you could probably grow a bit of everything. It covers such a large area. You know what I mean? Like Ebony and Derby for winter mint, says Nick. For winter mint, dear me. There's some scents are so bad or so good that I must agree, but not that many. The thing is, you can just get consensus. Like I am in the fucking minority massively when it comes to Aventus. I just don't think Aventus is very special at all. It's pleasant. That's it. People go fucking mental for it. I've just never seen it. Richie G's the same, actually. He's like, I just don't understand. And I'm like, no. I sold my 2 bottles. I got 2 bottles of it and I sold them, right? And I've never once thought about that fragrance since. Mental. I like Ebony and sorry, I've read that for Mint I Wind. Haven't got my nose on any Mask Milanos. I got a sample set and I thought they were quite nice, but I fucking they're only 35ml bottles, which kind of vexes, you know? Grates a bit that. 35ml bottles, That said, I haven't finished one yet, so the fuck am I talking about? Russian tea is very nice, very aromatic, bit Christmassy. Yeah, for some reason I get big winter vibes from it. Before he became Ambery and Woodskinny. Yeah, mate, that's a hard read. I have my views and I try to format them with some sort of objectivity. I think these streams do promote a space to discuss different views. Thank you. I do hope never feel that you should not say how you feel on these streams. You can say whatever you like, even if everybody else disagrees. I mean, I've been there myself on my own stream. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want everybody to agree unless it was, you know what I mean. I mean, it's nice when everybody agrees, but it's an unrealistic thing to expect everybody to agree about everything. It was black tea native to Georgia, says Boz. You're not missing out. Mas Milano is very top heavy as a brand. They got 3 to 4 good scents. Everything else is made of trash. Supply and demand, says, I say it many times, but if you get your nose on it, you would understand. African Rubios is the best tea fragrance ever. African Rubios, right. We'll have a fucking look here. African Rubios. Where are you? Rubios. That is absolutely African Rubios by Chris Collins. Who the fuck are you, Chris Collins? Does he have a sample set? Can I get one? I mean, I can get one if he's got one, but you know what I mean. Sydney Lancesser. I mean, that's a name. I haven't heard that name in years. Rubios tea. Rooibos. Not Rubios. Rooibos tea. Chris Collins. Who the fuck is Chris Collins and what's he playing with? Give me this fucking sample set. Chris Collins rugby. Next level comfy. What? Chris Collins a boxer? That's Steve Collins. Chris Collins perfume. World of Chris Collins. Discovery set. Chauvoir Paris. Sorry, friends, I'm ignoring the chat. I'll be back in a second. Give us a minute. Try me. Try me. Try me. I don't want to try you. I want to buy you. 160 for fucking hell. 160 quid for fucking 50 mil. I suppose that's fucking average now, isn't it? It's what Tom Ford used to do. Right, so there's 3 fragrances from Chris Collins. I also want to try the ones that DJ was talking about earlier. I can't remember what they're called. Let's go to Chris Collins' website, shall we? There's the discovery set. $50. And $50, how many fragrances? 6. Hey. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, mate. Give me a minute. I'm back. Let's see what everybody's talking about. So many creeds are better than Aventus, I agree. I'll be taking Russian tea on my Christmas travels. Where are you going? What's the bottle you have regretted selling? None, honestly, none. Never think about them again once I've sold them. Really strange. I wish I liked raspberry, says James. Aventus is a great shooter, but not the club banger that people make it out to be. It's been a long time since I've been in a club. I don't suppose I'll ever get into one again unless I get in by accident. Not with my back. For Mas Milano, I'd recommend trying Russian tea, Tango, and Lost Alice. Everything else is meh. People were going crazy for that Latessa, weren't they? I thought that was a bit average. Like tea is what Satanists drink, says Boz. I'll take your word for it, mate. Ebony de Balmain is in the post, says Zach. Good purchase. I've got a bottle of that. I just don't wear it. I'd say the best tea scents are Oolong Cha. I'd like to try Oolong Cha. Matsukita and Russian tea. I tried our Keystone Indigo Smoke and that was just meh. I think what's it called? Tea for Two is really nice. I think Tea for Two and 5 o'clock au gingembre. He managed MJ for the Chicago Bulls at standard price, and now, yeah, it is. And Mother Russia tea drinks you. Grief. Don't drink me. I really enjoyed Penhaligon's Low Third. Does anyone know anything a step up from it? I'm a fan of all the notes in that one. Richie G's got a bottle and he loves it. The only tea fragrance I have is Yerba Mate by Villaraisi. I got sent a set of 3 Chris Collins by Javois. I can't remember anything about them. I'll dig them out. Palmer says, a very nice tea scent is also tribal black tea from Illuminum. No, Illuminum. Fuck me, that's not easy to say, Jesus. Tribal black tea. Lufthansa's tea is nice, says Bell Boots. Yes. I may just be being old-fashioned there. There's a good chance that if you like a niche fragrance these days, that Sergio Tom probably did it first. You know? What was that? Illuminum. Something tea. Sorry. Tribal black tea. Tribal black tea by Illuminum. Citrus. Michael Bodie. Never heard of you, mate. Sorry. Lemon. Cardamom. I'll tell you what. I smelled that Mon Numero 10 the other day, and the cardamom and the cinnamon in it absolutely blew me away. Fucking absolutely lovely. Oh, Encre Noir, you rascal. You're so good. I've still got a full bottle in there. It's fucking outrageous. I shouldn't really, because I mean, it's brilliant. It really is very good. I'll tell you what I never wear as well, my Sycamore. Pardon me, sorry. I love Latessa, so I'm in the minority here, says Tim. Tribal black tea is like a light sweetened Assam tea. Serge Crew. Some Bailey frags give me certain tea vibes, says Manly Sense. Honestly, the bay leaf in Bois de Turkey is absolutely outrageous. Goodness me. Gucci Porom 2. Yeah, Gucci Porom 2 is actually really nice as well. Oh, shit. Just because of the way I've got my bottles set up, I rarely wear it, like. Oh, God, I love this so much. This is so good. I'm getting to the point now. This is like the time of year when Noir Anthracite starts to get busted out, like. Slightly papery vibe from this. Nah. So dark. It's such a great designer fragrance. Gucci Porom 2. Oops. It is such, I mean, that's what they used to come out with, you know. Like designers and stuff like that. Like Gucci Porom 2, but they just come up with absolute dog shit now. It's so bad. Ooh, it's dreamy. The prices for that stuff nowadays, says Nick. Yeah, I know, it's absolutely fucking outrageous. Your mate now has the £80 he owes you after I got the fucking Noir Anthracite. Aha! Did you buy something off him, did you? The shithouse. What's his YouTube channel called again? Not his YouTube channel. What's it called? His eBay store, sorry. He's a shit. He left his wife. So he told us, he was like, oh, I've left my wife. And then his picture on WhatsApp, right? His picture on WhatsApp changes. Like he's on holiday all the time. You know, like pictures of him and like sunning himself by like olive groves and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Gives me 80 quid back, you shit house. Man, I really do love having found a place to banter about fragrances, says I'm very happy that you're happy. You are welcome anytime, every time. I think we've got a. I think the community, the channel, the people in here are great. I think it's fantastic. There's no dickheads. If anybody starts acting funny fuckers, then I just eject them. Get rid of the cunts. Do you know what I mean? If anybody starts acting like a front bum, then I'm just getting rid of them. You know? And nobody here acts like a front bum, so they don't get rid of them. Let's have a look on eBay, shall we? What's his bloody eBay store called? Noir Anthracite. See if we can't find it. Noir Anthracite. Model buses. Oh, I know who that is. Narciso Rodriguez for him, 100 mil. £100. It's not bad. Not a bad price, that actually. Start acting up and the Sensatura will bounce you. Sensatura won't hurt me. Where is it? Ooh, somebody wants 140 quid for fucking 100 mil. Are you taking the piss? Somebody wants £210 for a sealed one. Piss the fuck off. You a fucking knee chance, mate. I can't find it. I've learned quite a few things from Richard's live streams over these 2 years. Niche fragrance direct, yes. But the one thing in particular that I cherish the most is calling people a shithouse. I'll forever be indebted for that. Start acting up in the centre front, but niche fragrance direct. Right, let's have a look at you. You fucking bastard, you. Niche fragrance direct. Thank you. Search for a user. There he is. There you are. You fucking little bastard. I've actually got you saved. Where's my money? Should I just message him and be like, oi, where is my money? He's got Cologne Bigarade, Salgos, White Suede. He's got Dawn for 100 mil at £800. Rolling in Love, Good Girl Gone Bad, The Freak. What's he fucking called? The fucking Demic. Where is he? What's he called? No, it wasn't that long ago. It's Mike. He's called Mike. Oh, he's got a new bird. There she is. Fucking hell, she's got a fucking jaw like fucking Lennox Lewis. Is that your new tart, is it? Fucking bad cunt. Is he holding it safe for you? Did you lend this shithouse money? No, he didn't. He didn't lend me. I didn't lend him money. I overpaid for something, and then I was like, it was like last Christmas, man. It was last Christmas, and I was like, oh, I'll just get it the next time I see you. And then he was like, oh, I can just send you it. And I was like, sound. And then I just never fucking heard from the cunt ever again. What a shit. I hope she gives him the fucking clap. The fucking bad cow. She's spending 80 quid on that fucking monster. Beast. This is just 80 quid. I mean, if it wasn't, I'd be back up the fucking house. But apparently he's moved out. Do you know what I mean? You should fucking see the plight of her, man. She's a fucking big woman. Mike, you're a fucking dickhead. In June was the last time he got back to us, man. 8 o'clock in the fucking morning it was. I left my wife a few weeks ago. Life's been mental. I was like, oh, sorry, mate. Oh, congratulations. Could you ping me that 80 quid? I've got some new stock. Let me ping you over what I've got and see if anything takes your fancy. Otherwise, I'll just bang the 80 across. Roger that. That was in the that was in June, and then I never heard back. I got back in touch with him in the middle of July. What's happening? Then the middle of August. What's happening? And on the 22nd of September, I was like, mate, just send us our fucking money back, man. Here's me PayPal. And he never sent us a fucking bean. The fucking dick. And he's seen me messages. He hasn't fucking blocked us. I know he's just a waster. You know what I mean? I want to fucking see the cunt. That money could take some off that Etro set. Aye, exactly. Veruca Salt EDP. She looks like a fucking Veruca. Fucking hell, he could have gone for a younger model at least. Jesus Christ. Fucking bad cunt. The fucking state of him. He's even got a filter on, man. Oh my God. Is he damn where is he? Is he in some kind of fucking... Is he in the CRU? In the fucking working men's club with her? Fucking classy. Either that or the canteen. That is a canteen. You've been getting on a date to the canteen, like, are you? Fucking nasty. Don't rob me. Hello, Flavour Sauce, how are you? That 80 quid really tied the room to go. Must not be a golfer. Excuse me? I've worked myself into a fucking... into a frenzy here. I'm enraged. Just got back from the gym, says Flavour Sauce. Rejoined after cancelling 2020. Sent to the day out of Hermes. Nice. Figured it'd blend right in. Cheers, Palmer. 33 watching, 33 likes. Yes, we'll like that kind of thing. I like that kind of thing around here. Oh dear, sorry about that. Leave him bad fucking feedback. Leave him feedback saying, this man owes my friend 80 quid and hasn't paid it. He's a bad man. It's deconstruction of a bloke. I do not need to pay fucking 30, Sentinel 33. Little skinny AK. Ethan Toomey says hi. Hi. How was 92 Brits Matic? I hope you're well. Matrax. I'm late to the stream, so no idea what's going on. Some bastard owes me £80 and he's selling fragrances on eBay and not paying me back, and has owed me £80 since fucking December, January last year. The fucking bell. To be fair, that's where I got that. That's where I got that Noir piece from. It's the vintage one. It is the vintage one. I say that because it has got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 8-digit batch code on the bottom. But it doesn't. It's got the new cap, but the cap is slightly different. If you can see, hold on. It's potent, that, but it's very clovey. Very. Oh, fuck off. It's very clovey. Right, can you see the difference in those caps? Can you see the difference in the thickness of the letters? The tasteful thickness. Seeing it? El Skinny wants to know what his first fragrance purchase should be. Find something you really like. I can't tell you what to spend your money on. This is an American Psycho stream. What, with tasteful thickness? I suppose I would call myself tastefully thick. You know? I don't suppose anybody's after a vintage Noir piece, are they? Newcastle Psycho, yes. Geordie Psycho. There's plenty of them, I can tell you. Pardon me. Oh, I could wear that tomorrow. I really enjoy this. The bottle has seen better days, has it not? The black wrap. The black wrap around. No, Donny, they're fascists. Yes, that's a different film. That is the Big Lebowski. Where's the Manny Lebowski? Excuse me. Sorry. Do you know, I've given up on wearing this. I would take it if it wasn't a black hole. Yeah. You're out of your element, Donny. You were right first time, mate. You were right first time. Sort of giving up on wearing Royal Oud during the autumn. Too fresh. It's a spring perfume. It's a spring and early autumn perfume. It's too nice. It's too fresh. In fact, I'm going to put that in the thingy afterwards. Oh, I have created some room. Whoa. No, I have spoiled the room. Oh, you swine. Behave. By God, behave yourself. It's almost time to start busting out the Gucci Guilty Absolute, my friends. There we go, that's better. There we are. I'll put Royal Oud away for next year. It's too fresh. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Anyone got anything they want to talk about? Anybody got any confessions or anything they want to get off their chest? Stuart Mabe, how are you? Stuart, I don't know if you're into vintage Frederick Malls, but I'm selling Noir a piece. I know you're in England, so I can actually sell it to you. You know, so a 90ml bottle of Gucci Guilty Absolute in a shop. It's already up to €110. Aye. Ethan Tony wants to know if you can recommend a good creed. I don't know who Ethan Tony is. Original Vetiver is a really good creed. Royal Oud is a really good creed. Bois de Portugal He's a really good creed, but it depends how old he is. Only after Geranium pour monsieur, I'm afraid, says Stuart Maeve. No problem. I've actually got a couple of bottles of that. Also bought off this chap who owes me £80. Natino had 100. Yep, Natino had 150ml Gucci Guilty Absolute for €50. I paid £50, £52 for my 150ml bottles. Fortunately, I bought 3 or 4 of them, so that's fun. And no, they're not for sale. I've also got a couple of 90mls as well. I paid next to note for them. I remember when Jeremy talked about when he first met up with Alberto Marias and he asked him what he was wearing because it was so out there and bold. He said Gucci Guilty Absolute, of course. So out there and bold. So bold. Ethan Tony is an impersonator of Bones, a rapper from America. I know who Bones is. Bones. Oh, God, he did that song with A$AP Rocky, didn't he? Canal Street. A$AP Rocky. In fact, that's going on my driving playlist now. I'm sat here remembering it. Give us a second. Hey, Canal Street. Canal Street. A$AP Rocky. Say you got them guns, but I'm yet to see you bang. I listened to Bones in 2013 in high school. Yeah, he's been through some shit, hasn't he? Do 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 do. It's the beat he put behind it. There's a moment where it drops in the second verse and it's like, oof. And you feel, it's one of those ones where you feel it right in your fucking, you feel it right in your gut. Yeah, Bones and Lil Skinny are best friends and lovers. You fucking, I doubt that. I doubt your sincerity, sir. Sartorial for me on Dusha 4, says PK. Nice. You'll be pleased to hear United are 4-3 down. I am pleased to hear that. Damn, I never thought I'd hear about Bones here. Team Sesh. Yes. Who was? He did Weatherman with a fucking. Who did he do? Weatherman's a fucking great song. They call me Weatherman. I'm wherever man. Not Wellerman. There it is. Xavier Wolf. Javier Wolf. Xavier Wolf. Whatever you want to call it. That is going in my driving playlist as well. Soon may the Wellerman come. I can't believe he's fucking done that, the bad fucker. Where's my 80 quid, bitch? I can't just go round to where he used to live. That's his fucking wife and child. Speaking of fougères, MDCI's Invasion Bar, yes. I've got a bottle and I absolutely love it. I highly suggest you buy it off the website. And you've got to get in touch with him first so he can save you some money and give you some free shit. Oh, that is a spicy cedar. Nothing to do with oud. There's going to be such a minute amount of oud in there. It's going to be negligible. Oh. He is becoming a fragrance fan. I'm happy for that. I'm happy to hear it. Hello, sir. Lil Skinny, welcome. Do you think Dusha 4 has had a hand in Jubilation 40? It's hard to tell without smelling it. And even then it might be hard to tell. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the answer is I do not know. I'm not afraid to say when I don't know something. And that, I do not know. Excuse me. Lil Skinny, My advice to you would be to sample loads of stuff, take recommendations, find out what you like, right? And then extrapolate out from there. So you like certain things, find stuff that smells like that, and then find stuff that smells different to that. Find out what you don't like as well. Knowing what you don't like is as important, maybe if not more important than knowing what you do like. Like I don't like amber woods. Oh, hey, I walked into a shop the other day and it was a little shop, right? And there was a guy sitting down talking to one of the salespeople there, and I walked in and I was like, oof, just hit with a wall of amber wood. I was like, good God. And Ellie said something, and Ellie just came out my mouth. I was just like, bleh. Samples with their little cards are so enjoyable to collect too. Skinny says he has only ever had Abercrombie and Fitch frags, so he needs an upgrade. Which Abercrombie and Fitch? Agree on the like description from the duck. Which description from the duck, PK? Say I could recommend every single fragrance in my collection because it's my collection and I love them. But your taste might differ wildly from mine, little Skinny. Is little Skinny watching? Or listening? I hope he is well. Sadly, feel it's almost more important to know what you don't like as it's opposed to what you do like these days. I would agree. I don't necessarily think that's a cause for lament, though. I don't necessarily think that you need to think that that's a bad thing. If you know what you don't like, it helps inform your opinion. Have you heard of the rapper Danny Brown? No, I'm not up to speed on the modern rap scene. To my eternal shame, I really like rap music, and I lived through the golden age. Do you know what I mean? The '90s and the early 2000s. You know, everything I hear these days is pretty. I like Triple X, but he's dead now. He got fucking robbed and someone shot him in the neck, didn't they? Horrible shits. So that was years ago now, Jesus. But he's part of the glorious rap record label. Danny Brown is absolutely brilliant. New album soon, amazing single. Oh, Danny Brown is great. Scaring the Hoses on my top album from this year. I don't know what I want, but I do know what I don't. I don't want Stanley Kubrick. I haven't heard of Mr. Brown, unfortunately. Have you ever smelled a fragrance that you loved that you had a prominent note and then searched out all the other fragrances with the same note? This is something I did with Immortelle. I've done something similar, but not to the extent where I searched out every single fragrance with that in. I'm going through that process with myrrh at the minute. I'm absolutely loving myrrh. Do you guys know Zalupers? I don't. I'm lost. Danny Brown Atrocity Exhibition. Great. God Loves You is my favourite single from that album, says Cole. Feels like you can end up settling from avoiding what you don't like, can feel something's missing to your taste. Yes, you've also got to know what you do like as well. You know? If he wants to get... Which Abercrombie and Fitch fragrance was it? You never told us that he was a fan of. It depends what direction he wants to go in, you know? Assuming it is a he. Does he like amber fragrances? Does he like fresh, clean fragrances? There's nothing wrong with liking fresh and clean fragrances. It's funny how I once used to get to a season that ends. It's funny how once I get used to a season, it ends now summer, but I never usually enjoy it. No, I do know what you mean. It was this year, particularly for me, I found it very, very. I found it took us up. He said it's called Woods by Abercrombie and Fitch. Huh? Let's have a look. Abercrombie. Yes, 2010 edition Woods lavender. Ooh, so he likes a lavender fragrance. Lavender, vetiver, and musk. That actually looks really fucking interesting, actually. This fragrance smells like Draco Noir, Dr. Vervain, and Abercrombie and Fitch Woods for men. Citruses, lavender, exotic spices, vetiver, and musk. Do you know what it is? I want to fucking smell that now. Maybe we would like Eau Sauvage. Dior L'Homme has a great variety of scents. He could try Dior Homme. You know, Dior Homme would be a good, if he wants to like change it up. Skinny also said he had Kenneth Cole Reaction. Haven't smelled that one. This Woods has got me intrigued, actually. There's a reaction for her as well. Ozonic, Aquatic, Fruity. Frank Volecki. This was released in 2004. Refreshing. Melon, watermelon, green apple, lemon, and lime. A lot of melon and lemon going on there. Lily of the Valley, patchouli, musk, and sandalwood. So he likes a little bit fruity. He likes a little bit fresh. He likes ozonic stuff. He likes that. I mean, that Woods fragrance. I mean, I'm looking at that thing, and that looks actually rather nice. That's citruses, lavender, exotic spices, vetiver, and musk. Oof! Somebody wants 140 or £160 for 50 ml of this. Grief. And people are saying it smells a bit like Draco Noir, but I don't like Draco Noir. It smells a bit like a sock. So I don't know that it does smell like that. But we'll take it a little bit further. Something with a lavender, alright? Something clean, fresh. Excuse me. Clean, fresh. And that Kush is his cologne. Kush. The Skinny is also hopelessly addicted to marijuana. So he wants something with a cannabis note too. Ooh. Cannabis. The thing with cannabis notes is, right, is that there's never been a good one. So you're best off staying away from it. You can probably get some dark green fragrances, but your cannabis fragrances are just going to be a fucking total write-off for you. Take, for instance, tobacco. Not into burnt or ashy, but like a green or dried. They tend to combine those with honey, and it just kills it for me with the sweetness, says PK. Search the Brewer, a complex cheapie by Pierre Bourdon. Heard it's like smoky Millesima Perriard. Good grief. Little Skinny, oh sorry. Acro Haze isn't specifically cannabis, but it's very herbal, says A. Yeah, the Acros. It sounds like you would like something spicy. Get him to try Laird of Desert Marrakein. See what kind of reaction he has to that. Just go through the classics. You know what I mean? The classics for a reason. Like, when I say like classics, I mean stuff like Portrait of a Lady and Avignon by Comme des Garçons, Chergui by Serge Luton, Dior Homme. I just got Nexon today and he didn't really like it. I thought Nexon was really nice. It's clean and fresh and soapy. Portrait as a floral, right? With big rose. It's a big rose, fresh rose patchouli thing. just to try, just get some samples, you know. Or maybe Desire Toxic for the Cannabis Fruity Vibe Bad Boy La Parfum as cannabis, but it's a night out bro fragrance. Pretty sexy, says Carl. Carl going out stalking bros. Bois de Turkey, I would recommend at the minute because I'm absolutely loving it. I'm gonna have to go in a minute. My throat is dry. I'm parched. I'm tired. Tyson Fury wears portrait of a lady. That's outrageous. Excuse him whilst he hydrates. Yeah, it's been a strong life tonight, says Carl. Yeah, I've had fun. Skinny says, you are the GOAT. Thanks, Skinny. I hope you find the perfume you want to hear. You want to hear? What? Start hearing perfume, consult a doctor. I hope you find the perfume that's right for you. Just sample stuff, try stuff. Don't be afraid. Tyson Fury has his own fragrance now, real cheap. Oh, God, no. Try Dior Homme. Try Dior Homme Original. I'm sure you'll like that. And that'll be a step up. And it'll be a step up from... you could try Bois d'Argent as well. Matrix and Skinny are the GOAT producer, says 92 Bricks Matrix. Matrax, I beg your pardon. You are the goat and the duck. Getting fucking like Animal Farm up in here. Oh dear friends, I'm tired. What shall I wear tomorrow? That's Descendre. Oof. I like how strong the magnet is. There's the ghosts. The ghosts are coming out to play, friends. Descendre. And it challenged me. That's Bellamy. Or Bellam, I beg your pardon, sorry. Oh no. There's a rim of goo around the side of this. That'll be from when I was doing all the sample decants. Too early for Shergi? No, it's not too early for Shergi. I think Shergi's from... You can wear... To be fair, I think you can wear Shergi year-round, like. La Valeur ski. Love Shergi, says 92 Bricks Matrix. Ever seen a bit of Fly and Laurie? Yes. Yes, I have. The old Lightfoots. Them and Rowan Atkinson and God, there's another one. I can't remember who it was. Shergi is amazing. It is. It's a beautiful perfume. And on that note, friends, I have to go because I'm battered. Doug, have you ever been to a strip club? Maybe. I can't remember. I imagine if you got me into a strip club, I'd be pretty inebriated. But anyway, never mind that. I am off. I am going. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for liking, for commenting, and thank you to Saab Replay for donating. I appreciate it greatly. We've all had a good chat, I feel. And I will see you again soon. Cheers, Skinny. Cheers, Bricks. Cheers, everyone. Goodbye.